Hello and welcome in, everyone. Today we are going to be playing some Minecraft, and specifically it's going to be Sky Factory 3, which is a mod pack for Minecraft that gives it a totally different style of playing. So if you've never played Minecraft or heard of it, I'm not quite sure how at this point, considering it's about the most popular game in the world and just passed over 1 trillion video views on YouTube just with Minecraft videos, which is pretty crazy. But like I said, this is going to be a special version of Minecraft. So normally Minecraft is a game where all of the entire world is broken up into blocks that you can dig up and then rebuild and make new things and all of that. And this game, Sky Factory 3, modifies that. So instead of starting with a fully built out world that just comes preloaded with the ground and trees and whatever, all we start on is we're just floating in the sky, and we are sitting on one tree that is sitting on one piece of dirt. And so from here, we're going to use some different processes and things to build out our own kind of entire world based on just, building off of the wood and the dirt from this one tree. And then we're going to recycle the materials and continue to build out more dirt, and then there's a whole process that we'll go down to develop into new things for our world and to continue to advance it. So let's get started, and then I'll kind of explain what we're doing here as we go. So the reason that I chose to play Sky Factory as the first kind of series of videos on this channel is one, I really like it. It's Sky Factory is a mod pack that I've played quite a bit in the past, and the other reason is that I find for sleep, this channel is kind of going to be dedicated to creating videos that are going to be, good and easy for people to be able to go to sleep to. There's a lot of gaming videos on YouTube that are not intended for people to fall asleep to, but I find just the way that they're made and the certain types of creators, their style just lends itself to that very nicely. So I thought maybe I would try to recreate that, but with, slightly tilted towards kind of being more intentional for videos for people to be able to fall asleep to. And so Sky Factory is great for that because, one, I think Minecraft just has a nice palette of sounds that are relaxing, and then Sky Factory specifically, it is all about progression, and it's very methodical. So I think I think it'll lend itself very nicely to kind of just having some very relaxing videos where we're just going to slowly kind of build up our new world and kind of slowly and methodically advance into new areas of the game. And you'll kind of see what I mean as we go along about, advancing and automating things and kind of the methodical nature with which you progress. So as you can see, I'm just building out a little platform here for us to get started on. So we start with the wood, and then we can place that down. And what we're going to do is we're going to break these. Let me also make a crafting bench. So apologies if I fumble through some things. It's been a little while since I've actually played Minecraft. And definitely been a while since I played Sky Factory 3 specifically. So I'm going to have to be kind of remembering some things as we go, and I'll probably accidentally throw some things off the edge and whatnot. But you see this, we start with a donut and a piece of bacon. The person who put this mod pack together, their username is Bacon Donut. and they're part of the Feed the Beast community, which is a mod pack community for Minecraft. So that's a little Easter egg there for us to start with. So what we're going to do is, I believe if we make a crook, which is just, I think, a couple of sticks. Let's see here. Wooden crook. Okay. So crooks are going to allow us to break these blocks. So these are leaf blocks from the tree, and when we break them with a crook, I believe it increases our likelihood. Oh, crooks are going to get us silkworms. Actually, I don't think I want. I think maybe I just want to break these with my hands. Because what I want to do is break these leaves and get saplings. And then there's one. And then once I get saplings, I'm about to fall off the edge. Once I get saplings, I can plant more trees. So let's plant this tree, and then we, do something slightly inappropriate with the tree, and then we get some more wood. So we're going to continue this process for a little bit, just trying to get some more wood, build up our platform, and then we can kind of start building out the basics of the game here. So let's clear out some more of these trees. The next sort of advancement past just having wood and trees is going to be creating new dirt, which we're going to use leaf blocks in order to do that. And saplings can as well. So you can see as we start to break more trees, we'll start to get a few more saplings from each one. So hopefully it'll become more sustainable. Let's go ahead and, let's make some more wood and build our platform out a little bit. So like I said, I've played Sky Factory in the past. Just for fun. I enjoy games like this. Maybe if this channel continues, we could see other games as well, other Minecraft mods like Stone Block or even Sky Factory 4, or other games that are kind of similar in nature. Like there's a game called Satisfactory, which is a really good one, where you're kind of building out machines and developing a world in a much different way. But anyway, so I've always kind of liked these kind of games where you're building things and just making progression, and you accomplish one thing that takes some time, and then you have a way to automate that so that you can be more efficient and then move on to the next thing, which is what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna need a little bit more wood, so let's grow another tree. Should probably build an axe. That would be helpful. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So we're gonna get a little bit of extra wood from this tree, which grew bigger, which will be nice, because the next thing we're gonna want to build is a wooden barrel. And then I believe we're going to want some shears as well. I would say we probably want to make sure we have a good supply of saplings before we start using shears, though. Because so shears are going to allow us to destroy the leaf blocks, but instead of either getting nothing or getting saplings, we will get the actual leaf block directly from it, and we can use those for a few things. But if we don't have enough sapling, we don't want to run out of saplings, because then we will basically have no way to get new trees and kind of continue our production process. So over time, we should, as we break some trees up, we should end up with enough. Let's just get up here and break these leaves down. What is it? Is it a sword that... I think it's a sword that will break these leaves faster. Unless I am misremembering that. Yeah, so we'll go a little bit faster here with breaking leaves. And let's knock the rest of this wood out. So there's a lot of kind of not overly tedious, but there is kind of some tedious processes, especially early on in the game, where you're trying to kind of grind out the very early resources in order to develop into more and better resources. So you know, I'll probably trim down some of the amount of time it takes to collect some of these things, and get things moving forward a little bit. So we have 7 saplings now, which is probably pretty close to enough. So there we go, got a couple more. So let's plant another one. Actually, before we do that, let's go, and I believe we want to make some shears. One thing that you'll notice that's different from normal Minecraft is we have this kind of block menu over here, which has a kind of searchable way to look for the things that we can potentially make. So I want wood, and I thought there was a simpler... So 2 sticks, 2 pieces of wood, and a sapling. So something you'll notice about the interface on this, like I said, there's this searchable kind of menu over here where you can find recipes for things to potentially make. But then also, the reason this kind of looks so weird is it shows you, it kind of cycles through, a lot of blocks are interchangeable. So obviously there's a lot of different types of wood and types of sticks, and then types of saplings and so on with a lot of the different materials. So it's kind of we'll just shuffle through all the potential options that you could use to make this recipe. But if I push the little plus button, I have everything we need. So we're going to make a pair of wooden shears, and let's go ahead and just get a few more sticks, and let's make one more just to have a second one, because we'll probably go through it pretty quick. So now we're gonna And blocks, if you kill all of the, or break all of the wood within a tree that's grown, the leaves will slowly start to. And there is my first death of this playthrough. Oh boy. All right. That is not great. Up, and there I go again. So so what happens when you fall off the world in this, if I hold shift, I can kind of hang over the edge without falling off. If you fall off the world, or if you die in any way, wherever you die, you'll have a grave, little piece of dirt with your grave on it, and you can break that grave and collect all the things that you had when you died. They get saved there. The unfortunate part of falling off of the edge is that we then don't get immediately, we don't have any way to get our grave back. We can build a rope to get down there, but we are a few steps away from that. So luckily I guess it is very possible for you to kind of soft lock the game, which means to like get yourself into a point where you can no longer do anything. So at that point we might just have to have started over. But because we have a couple of saplings here, we can regrow a tree and get back to kind of the position. Sometimes trees don't want to grow. Come on. There we go. So we can start, grow some trees, get some more wood. We hadn't progressed too far. Now is as good a time as any. Let's test out something here. So I have some wood. So I'm going to make some sticks, and with the sticks I'm going to make a crook, which is something I had made before. So when I hit these leaves with a crook instead of just my hands or a sword, I have a chance that it will drop a silkworm, I believe is what the crook does. I'd gotten a silkworm before, unless that was just a random, maybe that was just random chance. Oh, there is one. Okay, so I got a silkworm. So what that means is that I can grow another tree. Let's get this tree to grow. And then if I put this silkworm in the leaves here, so the silkworm goes in and it was going to start to turn these leaves into a block of silk. It calls them infested leaves, but it basically it's basically going to turn it into a different type of block that we will be able to get string from. And you'll see it kind of slowly spread. So while this is just an oak leaf right here, this is called an infested leaf, infested leaves. And so as it progresses, it changes color. So this one is done. So if I break that, I got nothing. Do I need to use a crook? Yes, there, or it's just stuck. Let me wait for some more of these to, here's some. Perfect. So now I have some string. What do I need to make a rope? climbing rope is just 3 string makes 8 ropes. So let me go to a crafting table. Climbing rope. Let me get a few more pieces of string here. And we'll make some more rope. Let's do, oops. There we go. And we'll do one more. Okay, so now we have 40 ropes. So these climbing ropes, I believe what I can do is go down here. I'm going to drop the rope. Let's actually build a little platform here. So try to prevent any further falling off the edge here. Expand our platform out. So just finish that out. And let's break it a few more pieces of wood so that when we're going to go down and try to recover the things that we lost when we fell off the edge there. All right, that should be enough. So let's get some wood. And now I'm going to take the rope. And if I just keep throwing them on, and if I hold shift, I won't move downwards anymore. So I'm just going to slowly make my way down the rope. I have to be careful to pay attention to when I'm reaching the bottom. Please tell me I made enough. Oh, I don't think that I made enough rope. Okay, gonna have to go back up and get some more string. I should have checked how many blocks high we were from the bottom. It's probably like 60. So this is it's cool to be able to kind of show what happens when you fall off the edge, because it is going to happen more than once, I'm sure. And we will we'll get in the future, there will be some more efficient ways potentially to get around and to get down to that bottom area. But for now, rope is going to be the easiest way to do so. So now that I have some more string, I need to stop opening my menu and start clicking on the crafting table. There we go. So now I have tons of rope. I probably didn't need to make that much, but so let me just see. Okay, so now I've reached the bottom lowermost point I can reach with the rope. So I need to make my way down to the bottom. I hope this is close enough that I'll be able to place a block. I'm not sure if you can place a block off of the rope itself. Okay. Can I reach? Oh, there we go. Okay. Can. Move up. Whoa. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna end up falling again. Okay, let me get onto this platform. Okay. So now if I just make my way over here a little bit. Get my stuff. Break these graves. Okay. I'm going to break all of this because I don't want to use, I have one torch to light things up with, but if I don't really want to waste it down here, but if I have blocks down here that are not lit up, then monsters will spawn down here. If it's nighttime, anywhere that there's not enough light, monsters will spawn, which is not great. So, okay, let me stop, break this. Okay, so after that little detour, being on this rope really scares me. It's very easy to wobble back and forth and end up falling off. So now that we have gotten our stuff back, we will resume what we were about to do, which is to get some leaf blocks so that we can make some more dirt. Because nothing in the world is more exciting than making your own dirt. Let's just clear out the rest of these. Okay, so we have some more string. So let's plant a sapling. And we're going to grow you. I do not know why the game mechanic for this. Can I? Whoops. Oh, that's a screenshot. There's a command here to go third person. I'm also, it doesn't help that I'm naked, but I'm not sure why that is the mechanic for. It's just a way for you to help speed up the growth of trees. And now I've messed up my view here. There we go. So let me break this wood. And now we can use the shears that we made to break these leaves, and let's see how quickly shears break the leaves apart. But because these are just wooden shears, they break extremely quickly, which is why I made two. So Sky Factory is actually, it's not just a single mod for Minecraft, it's actually a collection of mods that alter the game in different ways. And so, you know, there's a variety of different things that you can do in here that if you've only played regular Minecraft will be very different. So one of them is obviously you know, interacting with these trees here. But another one is you can mine all of a particular block that's touching each other. It's called vein mining. So if I hold down a key, it will, you saw it destroyed a bunch of the leaves and gave me all of the leaf blocks from that all at once. It does still use up the same amount because tools have durability. So my shears broke. So the reason it didn't break all of the leaves is because my shear, that was the amount of durability my shears had left, was to do that amount of blocks. So let me make some more shears. So you can do that for any type of block. To need to go into my crafting table. Let's see. I have two more shears, so let's vein mine that, and I get a bunch of grass blocks. So theoretically, I could take my axe here and I could vein mine this wood and all of these wooden blocks would all be destroyed at once, and I would fall to my doom. But same thing goes for these wooden blocks. I can vein mine, and I mined several of them all at once. So it just makes things a little bit more efficient when you have to do some of these manual processes. So now that I have a good amount of wood, a good amount of leaves, I can make a wooden barrel, which I need a slab. So slabs take wood. So let me make some slabs. Slabs are just half blocks of wood that are half the height. So I just need it for this recipe so that I can make a barrel. And let me make several of these. I'll just make all 5. Okay. So now let me build a little area over here for me to use my barrels. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place these barrels down, and then with them I can basically do composting, essentially. So I can take these leaves and I put a bunch of them into the barrel, and then you see that percentage starts going up. So we're composting those leaves down into dirt. And so this is how we're going to make more dirt blocks, is by filling these barrels with leaves, letting them sit for a second, and then we are going to wait 5 more seconds, and then we can get the piece of dirt out. And so now we have a new piece of dirt. So with this, now where do I want to do this? Let's put one here. And we will place down the rest of our wood like so. And let's just keep building this platform out as wide as possible so we don't fall off. So I can space out some dirt, get a couple more. So one thing that we can do with dirt is we can grow more trees. So now if I take my saplings, 2, 3, and 4, and I can do my tree shimmy around all of these, and they will all kind of grow into each other, and perfect. So now I can take my shears and we'll vein mine, and we'll vein mine, and now I just got basically another stack full of leaf blocks. So I'll need to make a bunch of shears, which luckily don't cost too much. It's just mostly wood. I need to make slabs. Make a bunch of slabs. Oh, I don't need slabs. I was just looking at the wrong recipe. I don't need more wood barrels. I need more shears. Well, now I have a bunch of slabs. I guess I can just use them for building if I need to. Why? No. This is what I want. So, oh, you can't stack that. That's annoying. Oh no, you can't. I just didn't have enough sticks. So let's make a bunch of sticks. And now we'll make a bunch of shears. Fill my inventory with shears. Okay. So now vein mine that. And we'll vein mine over here. Get one more. And mine up there. So we're going to want to make a lot of dirt, which is why I'm getting so many shears and using that to get so many leaves. And the reason is not just so that, because, you know, obviously being able to grow more trees at once makes some of this a little more efficient, but the main purpose is that dirt is going to be what takes us into our kind of next phase of the game. So let's make another axe. I promise I will get more efficient at... Is this gonna destroy my floor? Because these are different types of blocks, right? Yeah, okay. I was worried that if I vein mine this wood, it would destroy the wood under it, but they're different types of wood, so vein mining only works with blocks of the same kind that are attached, and I believe you have to be using a tool as well, so you can't just vein mine things with your hand. It has to cost some kind of durability to the tool that you're using. So now that I have some dirt, I believe the next thing that I need to make is going to be a sieve. So let's make a sieve. Different kinds. I think I just want the standard one, which I do need. Whoops, I need to go to my crafting table. Make a sieve. And then I also need to make a mesh. String mesh. Oh, I need some more string. I made too much rope. So let's plant some more trees. I almost out of saplings. Okay, I'll have to get some more saplings at some point here. So let me grow all of these trees out. And let me use my crook to destroy some trees and get some more saplings. Okay, so did I get any more? Oh, I have plenty of silkworms now. So let's spread a bunch of these silkworms just to speed up the process a little bit. I'll save a couple. And then we are going to... Let's make a chest so we can store some of this stuff. Okay, now we have a chest. Let's put away a few of these shears. And anything else we want to put away? Achievement book. Let's take a look at computer's manual on the dynamics of integration. So a few of these are books to learn how to use specific mods. The achievement book is actually something we can take a look at. This is kind of a guide to help you progress through the game. It'll give you certain challenges, and there's different ages, the wood age, the stone age, so on and so forth. And then within that, there are different kind of challenges that you can do that will kind of push you into learning new parts of different mod packs and different ways you can progress. So it's just a unfortunately it doesn't kind of like pop these automatically. So torque a sapling into a tree, Make dirt by composting. Infest leaves with a silkworm. Use a crook to get string. Craft a sieve and a string mesh. Actually, this is what we're working on right now. So now these are good to go. So I will vein mine a bunch of those. Where did that string go? So the problem with vein mining is it throws all of your blocks into a random pile sometimes. So where's my crafting table? I'm just gonna move you over here next to, and actually I believe there's a thing we can make slightly better, a crafting bench. If I'm not mistaken. Crafting station. I can turn my crafting table into a crafting station, and instead of just being able to pull from my inventory, I can also craft using whatever's in the chest that's next to it. So let's go ahead and make a double wide chest. It also looks cool because when you put things in there, they'll actually stay, and then you can come back to it and it shows them sitting right here. Okay, so I have an extra chest. So pretty much at all times now we want some leaves to be going in these barrels, just because it does take time. We can only do so, I mean, we can make more barrels, but there's only so many we can kind of be doing at a time, so we just want those running in the background while we do some other things. So actually, oh god, oh no, I lost the actual, that was not smart. I thought everything would just stay in there and it would just give me the thing back. Okay, crafting station. Let's make one more. These chests. Okay, so now we have a double wide chest. Also, let's get rid of this wood that I keep bumping into. Okay, and some more wood for us. So we can put a few of our extra shears in here. We're good on rope for now. String. We'll put our bacon and donut away. Silkworm. Digital guide. These books we don't need. Tin nugget. Okay. Anything else I can put away for now? Materials and you. Sounds inspirational. Okay, so let's get this dirt out. Get a new batch going. You'll see why we want so much dirt in just a second. Now that we have string, we can craft the sieve that we wanted. No, wait, we have the sieve. We need the mesh. So this is basically going to take the sieve and we'll put it, we'll put you over here. And then we're gonna put a mesh inside of it. And now we can take our dirt and we can push it through the sieve and we start to get some things out of it. So I got an oak seed, so I can grow an oak tree. I guess I could, that's just for growing an oak tree. I'm not actually sure what's the difference between an oak seed and an oak sapling. and then stone pebbles. And so stone pebbles, if we look in our achievement book, so craft a sieve and a string mesh, and then this one, craft cobblestone from the small stones that drop from sifting dirt. So we're going to sift a bunch of dirt, and that is how we are going to make stone. And then stone is going to allow us to hammer gravel and sand and dust. And those are going to be other materials that we can sieve, and we'll get different things if we sieve different types of materials. And then eventually that's going to lead us to get into the Stone Age. But I think that's a good place to stop for now. We have some dirt that we can start sieving, and maybe I'll do some work on this process off camera, just so that the next episode is not me just sifting a bunch of dirt through this. But yeah, that'll do it. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of this series with Sky Factory. We will be back next time, and we'll, like I said, start pushing through and start making cobblestone and start making, new tools and some new processes to continue to advance. So I hope that you will, we'll see you next time, and so long and sleep well.